Good evening, good morning, and good night. Welcome to Inappropriate Radio. It's your host, Tashana. Let's get into this. So, if you tuned in last night, or if you at any time listened to the segment from the one before this, you're going to hear a lot of noise in the background. The gist of the conversation from last night was basically the face covering is not just about COVID. It's about the vibration of the earth rising, us also stepping into the shift, right? We're shifting with the environment, with the earth. And when we're speaking in terms of sickness, we're not speaking in terms of the physical body. That's going to be in a few more years. Like, that's down the road. But this is the thing. I don't know the Surah. I'm not well versed in the Quran, but if you are, and this is what I was saying yesterday, if you are well versed, then you know of the Surah that talks about covering your mouth. You're supposed to cover your mouth when you sneeze, because spirits can jump into your mouth and through your ear gates. Spirits can jump in through these portals, right? This is a portal. So that is what the whole face covering is about. And I talked about how there was a woman who I have engaged with, and she's already aware of this. Like, she's up on it. I want to talk to her. She don't even talk though. But moving forward, this particular segment this evening is about the actual body. Yes, we talked about this, but I just knew like we had to go back into this, and the creator just told me not to even move forward with the other rules and laws as it pertains to the different dimensions: land, water, and spirit, right? Because we need to have this core understanding before we even continue to engage in these conversations. The body is your responsibility. The body is a gift to help you navigate through this realm. So you need to be willing to open yourself up to your spirit, because your spirit, once again, is connected to all of the other versions of you in all of the different dimensions, in all other timelines, as well as your ancestors. Your ancestors is actually connected to you through the body, but your spirit guides, your angels, are connected to your spirit, okay? So this is why it's important to take care of your vessel. Your vessel is your responsibility. It's not God's job to take care of your car. This is your car. You're transiting in this vehicle, in this timeline. So you have to make sure you're providing yourself with what's important in order to sustain your vessel. Whatever concept and relationship you have with health and body needs to be in your best interest, however or whatever that means to you, whatever it looks like. You have to be willing to invest more into your body, okay? Because your body is going to make your spirit stronger, and vice versa, okay? These things work in tandem. Remember, we have to allow ourselves to open ourselves up. Your body is allowing you to do that, and it's allowing you to become more in connection with your spirit, with yourself. What's happening here, and this is obviously, it's common sense, right? When you exercise, you're releasing things out of your body, okay? When you put the proper things in, I'm having deja vu. When you put the proper things in, you're allowing it to continue to feed your spirit. So it's important to take care of the body, okay? Now, yesterday, I wanted to just come back to this conversation because I didn't listen to it. I didn't want to listen to it. But I just wanted to reiterate because that was, it was a strong download. So I knew that all that nonsense that I had going on was nothing but a distraction, okay? Yes, the world is splitting into two things. Said to have happened in 2012, and ever since we've been going through these different shifts because of the different directions and transits of these poles, right? The poles are shifting. I didn't even really look into it, like do actual research like I'm supposed to. So that's why I haven't really gone into it, because I didn't dig. I know that a lot of things are changing in the cosmos. We all know that, right? We can see it, we can feel it. Time is moving faster. It's just a lot of different things going on that are leaving us in a state of being unaware. Like basically we're unaware, we're in shock, we're basically doing a whole bunch of stuff that we think we should be doing, but in the back of our minds we know it's something deeper going on, right? In this case, I wanted to make sure we got this back out. The face covering is to avoid the spirits from jumping in through your mouth, particularly the mouth, okay? Yes, your other portals are just as important, but your mouth is the most, okay? As far as vibrational wise, right? I'm not speaking of the body in this sense. I'm speaking in terms of vibrationally, okay? Your throat chakra, that area is one of the most powerful things to allow you to engage and get yourself in and out of situations. And especially if you have the gift of prophecy, the gift of tongues, right? It's certain things, if you can sing, if you can rap, if you can, do motivational speaking, anything that allows you to bless people with your mouth, okay? So this is why it was so important, because this is an attack on prophets. So yes, people that can sing, I don't care what people are saying about, these demonic entities and whatever. Yes, it is true. A lot of people take oaths and they're worshiping all this crazy nonsense. The gift itself comes from the Creator. And we as humans, we pervert things, okay? So we can't say secular music is bad, this is bad, that is bad. No, it's the intention behind it. Because those gifts come from God all day long, right? The whole thing with COVID was basically a mark. It was a mark. So from 12 to 20, right? We're coming up on almost a decade of this transition. So this was that last little quarter, right? The last little inches to get us through the threshold spiritually. So a lot of people may experience changes. And if you notice, a lot of people are looking different. We're looking different because we're upside down. We're moving around in ways that really don't make sense to the human mind if you don't allow yourself to be open to things that don't make sense. If you're following me, if that makes sense. All right? If that makes sense. If you you keep yourself in a state of looking to learn, and this is gonna, now whatever you get is gonna be based on your vibration. Your spiritual eyes need to be open, because I had told the story of, how I walked through this crowd of people and the Creator had showed me all these spirits and why he told me to cover my mouth, and he revealed a few things to me later. Like, that was the whole spiel yesterday. So to have been forced in that environment, not forced, but I was in an environment where I was kind of just there, right? And I'm recording. And it's like, now all of a sudden, when it's time for me to put the message out, I got all this nonsense going on in the background. Like, oh, this is really something I need to make sure gets out there, was the point. So, this is why, okay, we're covering our faces, because spirits are, and I'm sure the Bible has a similar scripture, right, that speaks to spirits being able to jump into your mouth, because this is a real thing. Remember, we're in an environment where there are a lot of energies and entities that are earthbound. Some of them is just their job to wreak havoc, right? Others are trapped because they didn't get to complete their assignments. It's just a lot of different scenarios that will allow an entity to just be here roaming. I mean, people can send the spirit to you, right? It can be attached through your bloodline. We talk about this. So these spirits are coming at you, and especially if you are rising in spirit, if you're coming closer to God, if you are doing things that you don't want to do, but you're doing it because you know it's the right thing. If you're shifting your energy and you're consciously moving about, you have to prepare yourself for those type of attacks. Okay, so any herbs, maybe we'll go into herbs, and it's crazy because right after I did that segment, I saw a reading of one of the readers that I do watch, and she's been dealing with laryngitis. Okay, so that was another sign. It was like more confirmation that what I saw was the Creator showing me what he was showing me. And I knew that this entire situation with the whole COVID thing, it was more to it spiritually, right? I think we all did. Just because it was the year 2020, we knew that it meant something was coming, right? Something was going to change. And maybe people did consider, what was going on in the cosmos, okay? That's a part of the spiritual world. We have to be open to, again, what it is that your spirit is trying to pull you to do. And it may not be in the direction that you want it to be. But, of course, check in with the Creator and make sure that's the Creator pulling you that way. And move accordingly, right? But yeah, before we go, I just wanted to make sure we went back over that, because I knew that was a straight direct attack on prophets and people who use their gifts with their throats. So drink more tea, drink more water, try not to be just smoking if you don't have to smoke, or smoking with people. Allow yourself to stay focused. Try not to scream and shout. You don't want to damage, your vocal cords. Be honest, be stern in your speaking, be steadfast, and that was the message again, because I knew that something was trying to stop me from saying that. So, but I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. I do love y'all. I hope y'all have been drinking y'all water, eating y'all fruit and vegetables, and sipping on your own tea, because it's free. And yeah, we got more on that ammunition making. It's coming. Just give me some time. All right. Love y'all. Peace.